Hi everyone, thank you for being here with me, Melissa Moonbeam. I find doing the intros for these videos very uncomfortable. And I don't know why, because when I go live, I just, it's just like me talking to my friend, and it's easy breezy and just, it's enjoyable. But when I begin these intros, I get tense and I don't know how to present myself, and I overthink it. And that got me thinking about how it must feel for the divine masculine to have to, come back after all this time and to communicate to the divine feminine, and how it must feel for them, and what must be going on in their minds, and wondering, constantly going over, like, what are they going to say, and how is the feminine going to react, and is she gonna reject me, and all of this. So I know for me how uncomfortable it is to begin these intros, and I don't particularly enjoy it. So what I'm suggesting is that, when they do make contact, that you're just receptive and compassionate and kind, and that you're just listening, right? Don't force the communication. And because you have telepathy with them, when you do actually come into physical union, maybe just try just sitting next to each other and not even saying anything. It's not something that needs to be rushed. It's not like all the details need to be sorted out immediately. Just relax and enjoy being in their company. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards and I have reflected on them. So I'm going to begin. Which, look at this. It speaks for itself. So this is the twins' devotion and the love that they have for one another. This is deep soul connection. They're looking each other in the eyes, and they're giving each other a love offering, and it's very gentle and genuine and honest. There's devotion here, and both twins want this. They've wanted this all along. Just because the masculine walked away doesn't mean that they didn't want to be with the feminine. The reason they walked away is because it was programmed that way. The twin flame experience was pre-programmed for a particular reason, and that reason is so that the twins can go through all of the lessons and all of the challenges and the trials and tribulations that they need to experience, so for them to clear out all the karma and to do a full clearing of lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of programming. They're both wounded. They both, came together as wounded children. And this separation had to happen. And now that the twins are preparing for reunion, this is giving both of them it's like they're both coming to the realization of what it has all been, what it's been for. And so, I think both masculine and feminine are very much carried away in their mind. There's so many different things that they're thinking about, They're thinking about all the possibilities, and they're having all this, they're imagining all the possibilities. Here with the moon, this is about the intuition, illumination, being guided. And yesterday I was reflecting on the cards, and I see there's two wolves in this image. And the wolves to me represent the masculine and the feminine. And the devotion, the commitment that they have made to one another. And I was thinking about how the female wolf will protect her masculine at all costs. And after all these years and all this drama and all this, this dysfunction and dynamics, they're still committed on a soul level. They're still wanting to be with one another. So what it's about now is the manifestation. It's about holding the space for the connection. And what most people don't understand when it comes to manifestation is like, ask and it is given. You and your twin are already one. You are already with them. So what you want is, you want to actually have commitment. You want to enter into a long-term partnership. You want, marriage. And this is going to happen. But in order for it to happen, both individuals have to make the decision to meet in the middle. The feminine can't force it. They can't force it. And this is the feminine's greatest lesson, is to understand their true nature. The feminine shouldn't be taking on the masculine role, but they did, because they're unbalanced. And so that's what created the separation, because the feminine was latching on, I want you to be with me. Am I the one? Trying to force it. So this is going to be a new beginning. This is where the twins actually enter into union. But you have to be very, very, very clear with your intentions and not try to force it. You have to be patient. And so that's the main thing about manifestation, is ask and it is given. You take action. You do everything that you can in your power to align everything, and then you have to wait. And people get hung up in the waiting process, because it doesn't happen as quickly as they want. And then when it doesn't, they get angry, they get frustrated. And so when that happens, their vibration shifts and they become tense and, irritated. And it just creates this whole series it just creates a whole mess. And so it's just continue doing you, continue focusing on your healing. And I was thinking today, I was talking to a friend, and it's not so much about like getting there. You're already there. Healing is just this ongoing process. There's nothing you need to do at this stage. The only thing that you need to do is just enjoy being in the moment, enjoy looking around at your surroundings, enjoy the sun shining on your body, enjoy the feeling of the wind touching your skin. It's just the flow, the ebb and flow, and the relaxation, because you and them are home within each other. You're both they are your home and you are their home. And they're homesick and you're homesick. And all you want to do is come together and celebrate and be in each other's company and laugh and just nurture one another. And here with the Queen of Pentacles, this is the feminine just being grounded, feeling content, and just enjoying being in the moment. She's already done everything she needs to do. She's already built the foundation. But the foundation was built within. And she doesn't need, she's not acting from a place of neediness. She's acting from a place of groundedness. You know, she's confident. She's self-made. She knows her value. She knows her worth. She knows it's not about pushing and proving. At this stage, it's about relaxing. Because the masculine wants to make contact, but there is a concern. The concern is they're going to be rejected. What they want is they want to have fulfillment, happiness, joy, abundance, togetherness, community. And they keep going back and forth. They want to make contact. They want to come through. They want to see you. You know, they see this, they admire you, and they see all your passion and your creativity, and you know, they want a new beginning. But they're still in pain, and they're so worried that if, you know, when they do come through and they do confess their feelings and, you know, become vulnerable, they're afraid that they're going to be shut down. They're afraid that they're going to be rejected. And so this is why they're keeping themselves, you know, this is why they're protecting themselves. And here, this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is them thinking about the possibilities, you know, preparing for a new foundation. But they just keep going back and forth in their mind. You know, there's a lot of conflicting energies that they're processing. You know, they're still in the process of they're having this rebirth. When they left they left their relationship, that was very difficult for them, because it was igniting the fear of being abandoned. And they look at their feminine and they're like, man, like, she's got it. She's got it. She's got everything I've always dreamed of. Everything. Everything that they ever wanted is their divine feminine. She's sensitive, caring, kind, nurturing, intuitive. She's everything. And so they want to make contact. You know, they're processing it in their head. They're really, 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 really wanting to make contact. But they're afraid that if they do, that the feminine is still going to be resentful and angry, and they're afraid they're going to be rejected. Like, no word of a lie. This is a real, real, real fear for them. And here with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a hopeless romantic. They love taking care of their woman. You know, they're the type of man that prepares this bubble bath, and all this romance, and taking their woman out for a dinner date, going for a walk around the park. They're envisioning all of this. They're just like, oh, I just really just want to be with her. I just want to hold her hand, and I just want her to sit on my lap, and I want her to kiss me, and I want to hold her and hold her tightly. And they just want it. They want it so bad. It's driving them crazy how bad they want it. The feminine brings them so much happiness. They're the bright light. They're their guiding light because of their intuition, because the feminine is so intuitive. The masculine understands like her power. They're like, it's like the king and the queen, and how the queen is behind the scenes and guiding the king and saying, okay, like, this is what I think you should do. This is my intuition. And they guide them. And the masculine knows this. The masculine knows that being with their feminine is going to bring nothing but blessings. It's going to be amazing. So what they need to do, what you guys need to do, both of you need to do this, is just cut out all of the bullshit. Cut out all that limiting beliefs, the fears, all the pain from the past. Just get rid of it. Become the innocent children, where you're just playing make believe, you're playing pretend, you're enjoying being each other's company. You're hanging out on the swings. I was thinking about that earlier, where I was thinking about him pushing her on the swing and going down the slide, and all the things that you would do at a park. And it's so important that when they do come through, that you keep yourself balanced, that this energy is equal give and take, and it's, ebb and flow. You're just adjusting to this connection. You're finding the perfect, you're creating the recipe. So they are going to be making the decision. They are going to be turning the wheel, and they're gonna, they're just right. They're right around the corner. They're right around the corner. So here, this is them getting balanced. This is them sorting out the details. This is them preparing. So this is your reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please let me know. And, cultivation, being in the moment, breathing, meditating, just being relaxed. You've done it all. You've done it all. Now it's just time for you to just enjoy the fruits of your labor, and just enjoy. Thank you. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can find my information in the description. Much love to you all. Peace.